Welcome back, everyone, to this channel. My name is Jennifer Longmore, founder of souljourneys.ca and founder of the #1 Akashic Record training school in the world. You may have trained with us, and if you have, let us know in the comments so we can say hello. And if you haven't yet and you're interested, we'll let you know at the end of the video how you can do that. But for now, today we are going to be talking about what is the difference between the Akashic Records and tapping into your intuition. That's a great question. We appreciate you sending that in. So the Akashic Records are an ancient text energetic library. Some people see it as a physical library. Some people feel it. Some people sense it. Some people hear it. You know, that there's no right or wrong way, but it's a very sacred and ancient space where all of our thoughts, deeds, words, and actions are stored. We have very high beings of light that oversee the information, the categorizing of the information, and then also the translation of that information if we choose to go into our records, either ourselves or to have someone else go in on our behalf. And so we're finding out things that are really supporting our soul's purpose. We can have an intuitive hit that we should go in this line versus that line at the grocery store. And when we honor that, we're like, oh, thank God I honored that, because the lineup over there just became crazy. If I had chosen that line, I'd still be in line now, and 20 minutes later kind of thing, or I should take this road instead of that road. Our intuition is informing us all day. We don't often, as we know, myself included, listen to it as much as we probably should. But we get into intuition around, my body wants this or it doesn't want to eat that. My body wants to move this way. It doesn't want to move that way. This person's going to be a good person to hire for my team. This person's not. I should go here. I should stay home. We get a lot of very quick jolts of intuitive hits throughout the day. And that's to help us with our day-to-day life. That's to help us live and flow, to live in alignment with what we're choosing. And so there's nothing wrong with that. We're all intuitive, and it's very helpful to cultivate intuition. And in fact, training in the Akashic Records really, really strengthens that intuitive muscle. The difference with the records is that you're going to be getting guidance from really high beings of light. And it's all in the spirit of, what did you come here to learn? What did you come here to master? What is your purpose? And is this choice short-term or long-term? Is this action? Is this way of being? Is this pattern serving you and your soul's development? So that's a little bit different, right? I'm sure you had this. Like a few years ago, I had a friend give me a name for someone that does massage. And it was at the beginning of COVID, and she was being cool, let's just put it that way, around restrictions and so on. So intuitively, I knew that she was not very high vibe. I knew that she was going to try and make my sessions about her. I knew that she was going to be moody. I knew that she was going to have some poor boundaries. And I knew that she was kind of fangirling a little bit. Now, I didn't know that, but I had these sensations of energy intuitively. But my ego mind, and I know you get this because we all do this, wanted a massage. So I thought, okay, well, I'll overlook that, or maybe I'm wrong. And so I went to her for a few months, maybe every other week or so on. And sure enough, I'd show up early. She'd be moody. You were almost late, but I wasn't late. Here 5 minutes early. Not hello, not whatever. She started wanting to tell me what was going on in her life. And what are you picking up about me? So basically wanted me to work while I'm paying her, right, for the privilege of helping her work on her stuff. One of my pet peeves. And then at one point, she asked me for money. Right. And who do I have to blame for that? Well, I'm not even looking to blame anyone, but I'm just saying that that's an example of intuition, right? My intuition, I didn't consult my guides with it. It wasn't really worthy of going into my records over to make a decision about who to go for a massage. That's where I use my intuition. but my intuition was bang on. I just chose not to listen to it. So I also don't play the victim, by the way, when that happens. I just kind of chuckle and go, okay, another reminder of, even though it doesn't make sense, even though you don't have the evidence yet. That's a lot of times why we don't offer or honor our intuition, right? Because we're waiting for the evidence, and the evidence usually doesn't appear until after the fact. So, so of course, then I'm stuck. Or I'm not stuck, but I'm left with the decision, I should say, of do I continue to go to this person or not? And my need for a massage wasn't as great as my need to protect my peace. And so I let that relationship go. So that's an example of intuition and how we use intuition. With the records, we couldn't even be in there all day, every day, and even remotely ask and answer even 1% of the questions we would have in this lifetime. We're not meant to be in there all the time. It's not meant to be a tool that we become codependent with and overly reliant on. It's meant to be a tool to help us make decisions of what's really going to help the evolution of our soul. So, yes, we can go in our records and ask, what does my body need right now? And oh, it needs B12. Okay, well, what brand of B12? Like we can really unpack it, but our intuition can handle that as well, right? But what we do want to know is, why have I called this person into my life? What am I learning? What am I mastering? What am I here to teach? How can I create greater ease and flow with this? How can I be expanding the next layer of my purpose? Things like that. So I would say that is the difference. And both being in the records can feel like we're being intuitive, but we're actually on some level channeling and decoding and translating the information that's already in our soul's blueprint, the stuff that we've already built in there. We're just accessing it differently. And our intuition helps us move through the day-to-day stuff with ideally greater ease, especially, as I mentioned, if we actually listen to it. So I hope that helped. If you're wanting to go deeper into the records and you're wanting to be enjoying a guided meditation to lean into that, to learn how they can help you, and to learn some questions that you can ask to get even more clear on your purpose, then go ahead and visit souljourneys.ca/soul, and you'll receive our free soul acceleration system. And that'll lead you to a very, very special offer that you won't see on our website for our level 1 training if you choose to do that. And then additionally, if you are already awake, you're already doing the work, and you're now ready to invite in a tool that's really going to take things for you and your clients to the next level, you may wish to talk to us about the Akashic Record Mastery Program. It's not for everyone. It's for leaders that have a growth mindset, who are leading themselves, who just can't help it. You're like me, and you're just always interested in deep diving and learning. And then, of course, allowing your clients to benefit from all of that growth, and of course, getting skills that you can take with you, not to mention all of the Akashic Ascension codes and other things that we provide in that training. So if that's something you'd like to explore, we're going to put a link in the comments for you to apply for a call with me, and we can share, what the program's about and learn more about you and make sure that it's a good fit. We want to make sure that our programs are useful for you. So I hope this video helped today, and I hope you're having a great day. I look forward to seeing you really soon. Bye for now.